Joining us now is Crypt the rapper, and of course, you're a celebrity, that's why you're here, but you also live disc golf. So tell us, how were you introduced to the sport of disc golf?
It was actually through my cousin Brock. He's a huge Paul McBeth fan, and he lives with me. I went downstairs in the living room and saw him watching disc golf, and I was aware of it, but I was never really into it or anything. And I sat down and watched him, and then 6 hours later, I'm still there watching. So I was immediately infatuated with it. And that very next day, we went out and just started throwing a couple discs that he had at telephone poles, trash cans, made our own little home course. And from then on, fell in love with it and just kept going with it.
And you said you were watching. Well, tell us about your profession and why you're the celebrity, and what's the platform you're watching on and using?
Man, it's crazy to think of me as a celebrity. I'm such a hometown guy. But I am Crypt. I'm a rapper, and mostly I am on YouTube and Spotify as well. And I think I forgot the rest of the question.
Everybody wants to know, as these celebrities and more people with more notoriety are coming into disc golf, they're getting infatuated with it, they love it, they love to come out and play, and their reach is bigger, people like yourself. So I guess talk a little bit about what it means to have a platform and to maybe share another hobby or another profession in disc golf, to share that with the world.
It's awesome. I mean, it's such a fun sport, and I've gone through a lot of emotional stuff. I rap about it in my music a lot, and disc golf is definitely one of those things that helps me just get a lot of emotion out of there. I don't think about anything else when I'm out there, and I'm hopeful that a lot of my fans, a lot of subscribers can kind of see that too. I even made a dedicated sports channel called Crypt Sports, where I only do disc golf or just stuff to get outside and get me moving, but it's primarily disc golf because we love it so much.
And of course, Disc Golf Network putting out a ton of content, very much specializing in live disc golf. Does your schedule allow for it? Do you get to sit down and consume disc golf when it's all played live? And if so, tell everybody why you love live disc golf.
Yeah, we try to watch as much as we can. I mean, I'm my own boss, so I can just kind of sit around and do whatever I want to. I try to watch as much live, and I keep up with UDisc a lot, the UDisc live feed and stuff like that. And it's exhilarating just seeing the scores change, and just nail-biting moments are fun for me.
Has there been any tournaments or any moments for you, or special events or courses that you look forward to seeing and hearing more about?
I love them. They come around my area. So Idlewild is about 2.5 hour drive from me. There was a Nashville tournament last year where I first met Paul. Those are always we try to go to those if we can. But I do remember a specific moment. I try to message Paul while he's playing during some of these matches, and it's just super funny for me. But we were spectating at an event in Nashville. I think it was hole 17, and he's up there about to go, and he just turns around to me and my cousin and my good friend Griffin. He said, "Hey, you guys want to go to a haunted house after this?" Just right in the middle of playing, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever.
Well, touch on that a little bit. You say that you feel shocked or surprised to consider yourself a celebrity, but talk about some relatability or maybe some things that you see in our top-level professional disc golfers that draw you to them.
Everybody, it's hard for me to think of anybody as a celebrity now that I've met everybody and just seen how down-to-earth everyone is and how cool people are. And it just makes you realize that everybody's human beings. We're all the same. And, everybody's kind of on the same level when it comes to that kind of stuff in their heart, really.
So as much as you grind and as much as you put so much passion and probably joy and everything else into your craft, do you see taking disc golf to the next level? And if so, what does that look like? What does the next level look like for you?
I am not good enough to do that. I'm going to tell you that. I talked a lot of smack up there before the rounds, and then we got to going, and it was bad. You were on the card with me. You know how bad it got. I would love to keep playing and see where it goes, but I kind of know my level. I know my role in this, and I'm pretty just to do it for fun, and that's kind of where I see it going for me.
Are we going to see you playing in tournaments, really in any division, at any kind of style or tournament? Or are we going to see you out there?
I wouldn't be opposed to it. I haven't really given it much thought just because it's been such a recreational sort of thing. But, if I ever get better, if my cousin Brock can teach me a little more about disc golf, I definitely would love to try to do something like that.
Give me just one tip or pointer that you want to make sure you pick up from the top-level professionals that you're surrounded by here at this event.
Let me think here. Like a disc golf tip?
A point or something that you're hoping you could walk away with today, whether you'll ask them directly or you'll observe it. Any tips or pointers that you feel like, oh man, I need to really absorb that and take that home with me?
Yeah, I mean, I was listening to Paul talk with Julian over there about certain grips when putting and trying to really pinch it to make it go nose down, or kind of grip, put your thumb in the middle of the disc to make it go nose up, whatever you want to do. And putting has been some of my worst aspects of the game. Not today for some reason, but most of the time that's it. So I was really paying attention to that, and I feel like disc golf is just like golf. Putting, you got to putt for dough and drive for the show. As I think is a popular saying.
It certainly is. My last request: give everyone your 20 or 30-second elevator pitch for why they should be playing and hooked on disc golf.
It is a great stress reliever for the most part. It gets you active. I mean, I'm a bigger guy. It gets me all my calories burned for the day. It's super fun. Even if you make bad shots, it's still cool just to see the flights and just go out and have fun. And that's all I got for you.
All right, having fun. Crypt the Rapper.
Thank you.